Good morning, gentlemen. My name is Stefan Luke. I'm the product manager for forward traversers at CLAAS in Hasewinkel, and I'm really happy and proud to present you the new Jaguar 1000 series, which is standing behind me. We have welcomed many customers and dealers in the last few weeks, and many of you have seen the launch, the big show 2 years ago. This machine was designed on 4 pillars. It was reliability and maintainability, throughput, job quality and comfort. And during the design and development phase, it was always the main focus to improve in all 4 of these pillars, and I will show you in a short walk around how we have improved this. These rollers in diameter have grown from 250 to 310 millimeters now. With this we have the biggest diameter of rollers, and for sure also the width of the cracker has risen. We have the widest copper in the market with a cutting cylinder of 910 millimeter width, and every part in the copper has risen, and also the corn cracker and the accelerator. We developed the widest clock flow in the industry, and one of the main pillars has been reliability and maintainability and throughput. And maintainability was one focus, so we are also able now to have the biggest access to the main units of the chopper, the feeder house compartment and the cutting cylinder. And you see if there needs something maintained, repaired or cleaned or changed, we have full access now to our feed mode, the feeder house compartment, and for sure to our cutting cylinder, our V-Flex, which we integrated in the 900 series 2 years ago. This cutting cylinder is called V-Flex because it's the most flexible on the market. We have one drum body, and just by changing the stars we can change the complete configuration of the machine. We offer a V20, a V24, V28 and a V36, and with this we can fulfill all requirements of length of cut what our end customers, the cow and the dairy farmers, require. What is completely new is our sharpening compartment. There are 2 main benefits for our customers. First of all, the reset of the stone is super easy. You can comfortably drive the stone out of the cap into the middle position and let it drop to the middle of the right knife. So accessibility, the feeder house is opened, is perfect, but even when the front attachment is mounted, we are still able to climb over the front attachment in the feeder unit, and everything is below this area here, that like on the old series we have full access to the stone and make life easier for the mechanics and the operators. What is completely new is that we have water injection during grinding now. With this we can make sure that our customers are able to grind their knives also in dry and dusty conditions. The risk of fire is reduced by far because we are spraying water in the sharpening compartment, and the airflow of the cutting cylinder is spraying everywhere in the position chute and also in the feeder house. You're gonna see it later in the live session. We have the real big Jaguar 1000 series now, and it also has grown in the distance of the axle, and we invested the space we've won in the entrance of the maintenance compartment. You see this clean design now with this huge space to get the biggest cracker in the industry in and out, make life for the mechanics and for the operators easy. You see this huge space now, and then you have a glimpse of our new crop flow. The crop flow in the 1000 series is completely new, from the drum bottom up to the spout. And you can see it pretty good here on the glass shoe, and the accelerator with our new accelerator gap adjustment being able to go to 60mm maximum distance. we are able to get the accelerator completely out of the crop in corn processing, and we can get it really tight, and there's more slowing capacity than any chopper on the world to getting difficult pickup stuff out of the Spout. Talking about the Spout, here you see our Spout with the grass extensions. They are spouted always equipped with 2 extensions now, one for grass or pickup work, and then on the other machine you see the longest Spout we are actually offering for a 10.5 meter corn head. And the big benefit on the Spout is also in terms of maintainability. You see this new flange point here now, and it's super easy to change from grass to corn. Just opening 8 bolts, there are 2 hooks and then this quick uppers, and then there are 3 hinging points up on the Spout, and then with a tail handle or a crane you can easily get the grass extension or the corn extension on and off. We have a 20% wider crop flow than our 900 series. We have 20% more capacity, and it takes less than 20 minutes to change the machine from corn to grass in the Spout. At the engine we are using our MAN V12 10D4 liter engine, and we are offering 4 models now in our 1000 series. The 1080 with 850 HP, the 1090 with 925, and then we have 2 on top models above the 1000 HP area, 1100 with 1020 HP, and the 1200 with a maximum capacity of 1110 HP.
That's the complete limit?
Yeah, in the chopping business. So you can put this engine on a boat, and there you can get 1500 horsepower out. But especially in pickup work, we have really fast reaction times needed on the engine, and because of this is the limit in horsepower for this engine.
So was it tested to put more out, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Also small benefits, talking about serviceability, we redesigned the tool compartment here with the new toolbox. We have full accessibility now, and you see that all main tools which are needed for a chopper, also for reset to stone, are well equipped and have their own position to keep everything tidy and with direct access and fast repair for everyone. Larry, I need your hand again.
Yes, sir.
Serviceability also means accessibility. We have a complete new drive line with all hydraulic pumps in the back of the machine on the main drive gearbox, and then we have our feeder house motor and our front attachment motor pointed on the left side of the machine. And how we get access to it, I'm going to show you now with a second hand. It's super easy to slide out the complete water tank, which is used for high dose silage additive, and if you slide it out you have full accessibility for repair and maintenance work in a chopper. What is completely new is also the drive line. We got back to our roots where we came from, and now our 90-degree mounted engine has direct access with the power belt from the engine to the main components of the chopper, the cutting cylinder and accelerator. So the power belt, like in the past, is only driving the main components in the chopper. Integrated in the water tank are now our steps here, and I call it the stairways to heaven, reaching our new cap, which gives the best comfort for our operators in the chopper industry. So this is our new automatic greaser. We copied it from our combine, so we have the same system now like in our combines at CLAAS, and there are 2 main benefits. First of all, we have threaded connections now, so we are always safe to open and to close them. And the second main benefit is that serviceability is much easier now. You see this grease nipples here, and each line goes to a distributor, so blockages and detection of failures is much easier and faster.
Hello everybody. We have here with the new Jaguar also installed electrical fuel pump, so that means the engine starts even faster. You just have to switch on your ignition, wait a second that the fuel pump can working and can increase the pressure, and you start really quick the engine. And what you also recognize directly, the cap is really quiet, so you nearly hear not the engine, which is really huge increasement in comfort for the operator. We have now here our new joystick steering. With that we are able to drive the machine into the field with a joystick with a much more comfortable position for the operator. You see how good I can sit here in my comfortable leather seat, and with the joystick steering I can have also additional functional buttons below here. You can see a list of what you can do there. Activate it, and you can also adapt them and change them when you go to settings, functional keys, and then you have a long list where you can change the controls of the functional keys. When we are coming back to the joystick steering, what I need to do, I just need to push I can push my steering wheel away, need to engage it once, and then I can start here with driving with my joystick steering. Very easy, very comfortable. I can change also or switch between two different modes. So I have now my normal mode here. That means when I push my joystick, then I change my driving direction. When I come to the neutral position, the machine drives straight again. And I change now my steering here in CLAAS. Then I can go into the joystick. I can change the operation. Just have to disengage my joystick steering, just touching once my steering wheel, change to jog mode, and now what I can do now, when I jog or when I reactivate my joystick steering, then I can tip on my joystick, and then the machine will stay in that steering angle, and your drive will stay driving the curve. When I change it back, or when I move it to the other side, it moves to the other steering side, and when I push the button, activation button once, machine goes straight again. That's for example when you are pivot navigation and when you are driving into the circles. So it's a perfect mode then to use this with the machine. Second, then I can park my Spout first. So we have here with our new machine also the opportunity to use it in field management mode. With that I can make my machine directly ready for the field. I just have to push it once and press this button, and then the machine directly starts to unfold the head, lift the spout, and change the position of the spout to the side what I can have selected. I can also move manually my spout, so I lift them up. And then I have in my right hand side the control about the spout, so I can move the spout to the right hand side, for example, and also to the left hand side with pushing the buttons for the flap. And I can also use with my favorite manager or with my configurable buttons the height of the spout, and then I can increase the height independent or from the other controls, so really easy from the joystick. When I switch now on my drum, machine engaged really smoothly the drum. Then I have to press my feedback activation for reversing, that I engage my metal detector, and then I engage my header and get throttle to the machine, and I'm ready for the field run.
Okay, question everybody wants to know, what side does the spout go on when you're loading a truck? What's the correct side?
So the correct side is always difficult to say, because we have different conditions all over the world. Some are unloading on the right hand side, some are unloading on the left hand side. But with my swivel seat, with my joystick steering, I always can move to that side and have a really comfortable position, great view of my header, and then great view also of my spout position.
So the correct side is the left side?
In California, yes. So then we can easily move the side, just pressing once the button here, and the spout moves to the left hand side automatically, and then I'm ready to harvest on the left hand side. When I'm finished in the field, I can disengage my header, disengage my drum, and then it's just one click here on the joystick and the spout moves automatically in parking position.
this is Matthias. Is there any chance we can finish the field so we can still make a video in the field?
Only the